Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. For today's video, I'm here to do another Top 5 Wednesday, and this series was created by Lainey at gingerreadslainey. This series is open to anyone who wants to participate, so I'll leave the Goodreads group link in the description box below. For this week's topic, it is your top 5 favorite sequels. Usually when I start a series, it's very difficult to top my initial reaction when I read the first book. You're introduced to a new world, you meet the characters for the first time, everything is new and exciting and crazy. It's intense. So when I read a sequel in a series that matches the level of intensity and enjoyment as the first book, I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy reader. So let's get started with my top 5 favorite sequels, starting off with number 5. I'll have to give it to Hunger by Michael Grant from the Gone series. When you read this series, you definitely have to suspend your sense of belief because things are just insane. You don't know what the hell's going on. But I believe aspects of Hunger was grounded in reality, how characters react to the initial situation. The food supply is running low. What the hell are they gonna do for food? How are they gonna survive? So you see how these characters have to deal. Of course, anarchy ensues. There's power struggles amongst the characters. I was definitely taken off guard by how intense the book got. So Hunger, if nothing else, was definitely a memorable book for me. Making number 4 on my list, I'll have to give it to The Curse of the Wendigo by Rick Yancey from the Monstermologist series. Out of all the monsters in each of the books, definitely the Wendigo was my favorite monster. How the Wendigo consumed the flesh of humans. Unsettling, disturbing. And in this book, we get to see the ongoing complexity between Will Henry and the Monstermologist. Overall, it was creepy and disturbing, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Making number 3 on my list, I'll have to give it to The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness from the Chaos Walking trilogy. Definitely my favorite series, I would say. Each of the books were on par with one another. They were consistent in quality with character development, with plot progression, world building. It was insane. I really enjoyed Todd's character development. The overall main story arc was really developing, and we get to see the growing relationship between Todd and Viola, and I love them so much. I do. Making number 2 on my list, I will have to give it to Iona by Alison Goodman. Even though Eon is a duology and Iona is the last book, I'll let this into my favorite sequels because it is the second book technically. Prior to reading Iona, I heard there was romance, that there was a love triangle. I actually really enjoyed the romance aspect of Iona and the love triangle, so that was a pleasant surprise for me. And of course, Iona's ongoing character development and the other characters, Iona's interaction with them and her internal struggle of doing what's right and her duty. It was definitely a roller coaster of a ride, and the ending was insane. Making number 1 on my list, I'll have to give it to Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins from the Hunger Games trilogy. I thoroughly enjoyed the book and the movie as well. Have you seen the movie? It's really good. Like I said in the beginning of the video, nothing tops my initial experience when I read the first book, but Catching Fire, holy smokes. I have no words. Just how everything ramped up with the Hunger Games itself, the plot twist, the characters that were introduced. So overall, the individual elements themselves were definitely intensified, and it made the read much more engrossing. So those are my top 5 sequels, guys. Let me know in the comments below what are your favorite sequels. If I had to choose a sequel that was part of a longer series and it was in the second book, I'll have to give it to A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. That was a good sequel. That was a good one. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you later and have a very good one. Bye.